Nighttime skies over Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rick Love will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game through and get a W?
Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Matt Joyce.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
They played good ball yesterday and pulled off a W. Let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going and play good again this one and win another game.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little...
Swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know, I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
First offering on its way. Ben Zobrist comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that gets him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the 2nd out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Batting third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on. And that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
And he lays off for ball 1. Just underway in Baltimore. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Markakis. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the 1st. No score on the show. Alex Colomé is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
21, Nick Markakis.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
So 1-1 now to Markakis. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's Manny Machado now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Way out in front, as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
That misses 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off, because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Joyce has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Robert Guillory.
Striding into the box, Robert Gilroy. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
A runner on first with 2 away. sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And the throw short hops Loney at first, but he's able to dig it out, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Will Myers. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Designated hitter, Will Myers.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Here it comes. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Manny Machado, you talk about highlight reels. How about the throws he makes as he's going away from first base into the outfield? He's got such a great arm and great hands, too.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He comes into this one trying to keep up the hot pace. Well over 400 here to start the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Misses. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
As Dribble Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. No score here as we play inning number 2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Peralta. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. In now, Rich Hernandez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Rich Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. chopped weakly to the left. And a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Now at the plate, Rich Peralta. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box now, Billy Cheek, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Daniel Iguchi, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Swing and a liner. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Daniel Iguchi has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. 0-1 pitch on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 out here and a runner at second. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Nope. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Liner towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play right at 3:33. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Stepping in now, Matt Joyce, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
Here it comes on 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Tampa. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance. Manny Machado.
Leading off for
He'll
the
get us
Orioles,
going in the home half of inning number 3.
Manny Machado.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Machado now on 0-1. On the ground softly towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
First baseman number
Riding in once again, Robert Gilroy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Well, you see there on the graphic, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. The 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rich
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Jones rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag by Navarro, but it's too late as the run scores.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
J. Hardy.
Into the box now, J.J. Hardy, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And Hardy chops down on one and sends it to his opposite number at short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays nothing. Digging in for his second at bat, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And we've got a power guy versus more a finesse guy, and that's illustrated here. 96 versus just 90 miles an hour is the top 2 speeds. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here's Will Myers as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
On the ground to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
15-game hit streak. Man, is he hot. He's swinging the bat great, and now the nation knows it. A lot of people paying attention. Opposing pitchers knew, but now everybody's watching around the country.
In now, Corey Dickerson. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The runner scores from second, and he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I always say the middle innings are the toughest part of the game with a lot of decisions being made. To be down 2, come back and get that base hit, it changes everything. How I'm going to line up the pitching. Will my starter continue to pitch? Everything moving forward has changed from this point on.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Markakis coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hey. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hey. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 3 runs already home here. 2-1.
That's inside.
From the stretch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second.
Since a streak of 14 games, that's 2 weeks going to the ballpark saying, I'm feeling good, I'm going to get a hit tonight. That's the mindset you want to be in.
Now in the box, Deoner Navarro. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a changeup right down the middle.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
In the air now out to left field. Peralta over to his left, and that retires the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rich Peralta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Left side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Wow, that's a tough pitch. I love the way he let that ball travel deep and still drove it to the opposite field. He wouldn't have hit that changeup if he didn't do all those things.
Standing in now, Billy Cheek, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Runners on the move for second. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Daniel Higuchi. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Joyce is there. 2 gone. And the throw in gets away from him. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 21, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit out toward second. Throw on to the first baseman Loney, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Here's Matt Joyce now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. On the ground up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he misses again, 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Ready once again, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. On the ground now for Hardy. This might be 2. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tied at 3-3. Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit to third. Backhanded. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
First baseman number 34, Robert Guillory.
Digging in once again, Robert Gilroy. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. Throw on Deloney is in time for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. T.J. McFarland will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
T.J. McFarland.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Myers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Your
Randy
attention, please.
Austin is going to
change
have
for
to
the
enter the
Orioles.
ball game here as he'll
Now
take
playing
over in
left
left
field,
following the injury.
Number 1, Randy Austin.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 with a double on his
The
line
right
thus
fielder,
far.
Number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Ready for another shot now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Striding in once again, Rich
Leading off for the Orioles,
Hernandez. A hit in 2
designated
tries
hitter,
so far.
Rich Hernandez.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And that misses, ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dickerson on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Jay Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Loney is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 1, Randy Austin.
Settling in now, Randy Austin is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here on the show. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Ready once again, James Loney. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman number 21, James Loney.
And now a pitch on the way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Well, that was a nice swing and that opposite field base hit. Hey, he's using the whole field. He's off to a great start. If he stays like this could be a monster year for him.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The catcher, number 30, Deoner Navarro.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready for another chance? Billy Cheek. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Billy Cheek.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Daniel Iguchi. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll take a look at the pitch, too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One-oh count. Here it is. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled at the plate. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Matt Joyce now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Machado, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Last time through was a base hit. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nope. And that misses. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Will Myers as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And the pitch on 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Austin. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Trent Sanchez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Trent Sanchez.
Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Manny Machado.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Zobrist. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Robert Guillory.
Stepping up to the plate, Robert Gilroy. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still tied 3-3. Start of the 9th as we welcome you back now to Oriole Park in Baltimore. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. To straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Carter Capps, the
Now
6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Carter. First baseman number 21, James Loney.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-2 home. Right side hit hard. And Loney has a base hit.
Well, he got ahead early, 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Austin. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 30, Dioner Navarro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dioner Navarro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Navarro waits the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Austin sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Goes the other way, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. Austin is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Joyce.
Now at the plate, Matt Joyce, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Two and 0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
And a fastball just a bit high. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Austin ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 6-3.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one to see if they can close the deal.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
Matt, he's been hot recently. Another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. This is some kind of hot streak, and man, is he fun to watch right now.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the belt, the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Ripped on the ground to first, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Will Myers.
In now, Will Myers, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the pitch on 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Markakis going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. In to score the runner from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and He's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul for the second strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rays 8 and the Orioles 3. Ready now, Rich Hernandez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 27.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Well, I think he made the pitch he wanted to make. It was down, but hey, unfortunately it found a hole and got through the infield.
J. Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to Hardy. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. Zobrist back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there.
Austin.
You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Stepping in now, Randy Austin. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings and misses on that one. And now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
He has been aggressive in this.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
8-3 tonight. Tampa Bay slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Trent Sanchez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.